film. And I always say that I grew up in the shadows of the Fair Hope Benevolent Society because I didn't know a lot about what was going on in the woods by my grandmother's house. I just knew that there was something going on that young kids, children, weren't supposed to know about. And you know, if you were a young kid and you walked into a room and adults were talking about the foot wash, they'd say, "There's grown folks talking in this room, and you need to leave." And my parents said that to me until I was in my early 40s. So, that's why I didn't know a lot about what was going on at the foot wash. But one day, my grandmother tied the foot wash to the Fair Hope Benevolent Society, and she tied the Fair Hope Benevolent Society to a role with emancipation. Where
his grandmother, by the way, is the oldest member of the Benevolent Society.
exactly.
She turned 100 this summer.
Oh, wow.
She's been a member since she was 17.
And so I thought it would make a fascinating documentary because, you know, we have a working knowledge of slavery in this country and emancipation, but then we fast forward 100 years generally to the 60s and the Civil Rights Movement. And a lot happened between emancipation and the Civil Rights Movement that transformed American and African American history. And an important aspect of that transformation was the creation and proliferation of benevolent societies. So I took the story to Epatha Merkerson, to my left, and this is my favorite part of this story because Epatha blew me off, and I like to turn it over to her and give her an opportunity to say why she had a change of heart.
I did. I blew him off because we've been talking about making a narrative film, and he came back talking about things in the woods and all that. And I said, all right, you're going to go back to visit your grandmother. I said, why don't you bring me some pictures so I'll have an idea of what it is you're talking about. So he came back after his visit, and one of the pictures really struck me. It was Rockell, arms akimbo, in front of 6 of the biggest asses I've ever seen. And I said, wait a minute. I thought you said your grandmother belonged to this organization. And that was the seed of it, to find out how it got from his grandmother to this ass. And it's really that raw, how we came about doing this film.